Oh, is that, what the heck is it called? He shows up in all the Final Fantasies, right? Alright, we're back. We did not miss a week this time, but we are no longer stuck because of my own idiocy. Hello, YouTube. If you're new here, I'm Ian, playing Final Fantasy 1 through 6 for the first time. As you can see, we're on 2. And we got all the way to the bottom of the cavern last time. Also, let me check something. I was like, did I turn my speakers off? And I did not have the keyword for the dragon. So I mentioned at the end of last time that we were gonna go I would be back here so you didn't have to just watch me wander around. But we're back. Alright, so we seek your aid in destroying the Empire, our common foe. Will you help us? Ask about dragoons. Shortly. Okay, wait, this is a dumb question. So, my name is Ian. Starts with an I, pronounced like a Y. Sometimes you see names like Yvonne and stuff, right? Wyvern. Is it Wyvern or Wyvern? I know a Wyvern is technically a two-legged dragon. Is that what they are? But is it? I've heard them pronounced Wyvern. I've heard them pronounced Wyvern. I'm putting it out and asking the question for the wisdom of the internet. Sorry. Alright, so. Where has he gone? I do not know. Key items. Wait, what okay. So I have the keyword. Aren't you supposed to give me an egg? The ultimate magic. Okay, hold on. I have the guide pulled up just because I didn't want to get hard stuck again. So let me see. Go down. Head back out. You're now able to talk to the dragon. Use the keyword. They have an egg. Oh, do I have to show them the pendant still? Key items, pendant. Nothing happens. Oh no. I thought for sure I was gonna be off to a good start. Do I have to tell one of the people out here? Maybe? Hello. I don't have an egg, right? Okay, the pendant is located. Teleport out, head back to castle with the pendant in hand. Talk to the dragon, use the keyword Wyvern. But why don't I have the keyword Wyvern? Okay, hold on. This is Final Fantasy 2 keyword Wyvern. I'm missing something like an idiot. Dying Wyvern needs a pendant to communicate with it. I'm gonna lose my mind. Okay, I think I know what I'm missing. Hilda or Gordon? The boy's mother mentions it. What? Okay, key terms. Sunfire Goddess, Dragoons, Wyverns. I just want to make sure I know where to get it for sure, so I don't get stuck forever. Learn Dragoons, ask Dragoons, learn Wyvern, ask Wyverns. Oh my god, I didn't get the word from Hilda yet. And Hilda, Wyvern, Dragon Quest 2. Is she back, or not Dragon Quest, Final Fantasy 2. Is she back in Alfear? She is the queen. Okay, right. Alright, so here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna run back there, run back here. You know, we'll do what we gotta do. All right, we have made it back to Hilda. I'm assuming, no, this is Gordon. Dragoons. Okay, ask. Tell me about the Dragoons. Some say the Dragoons can speak the language of Wyverns. Ask about. Learn about Wyverns. Now, do I have the keyword Wyverns? Yes. If you go, you may find Wyverns that live. A Wyvern would make a most advantageous ally. I have my own ship. Thank you very much. Okay, so from Gordon, we learned the word Wyverns. Now, let me just make sure. Where is? I have been playing this game in a slightly broken manner because of everything going on in my life recently. Nothing happens. But I think we got everything we need. So now we're going to return to DS. So okay, first let's heal up. Probably a smart idea. Take a little nap. Now, am I gonna have a party of 5, or is there always gonna be a party of 4? Okay, I'm gonna save just in case the game crashes, and then fast forward to DS, so I'll see you there. Alright, welcome back. Hopefully we have everything we need this time. I think fast forwarding was probably a smart idea because it made it's better than watching me sail back and forth a bunch of times. Okay, now let's ask him about Wyverns. There we go. We got a Digi-Egg. I have one last request to make. If you take this egg to the cavern north of here and submerge it in the life spring, it's the last egg. If it's not submerged in the spring, it will wither and die. You got it, buddy. You did make me work really, really, really hard to get this dang egg, but, I'm a nice guy. Okay, so now we just gotta remember the path we took through the caverns. Let's see. First, we save. Well, we'll save when we get just outside of it. But yeah, I'm still debating on where Final Fantasy II is sitting in my rankings. Because part of me thinks that games, kind of like this kind of stuff, is good for your brain. It makes you pay more attention. We want to go bottom right because top right is where the pendant was. But it makes you think more, it makes you pay attention, it makes you learn about the world in a way that's useful, which I actually think is really interesting for real history too. If you're willing to learn about history of a world that never existed like this one, you should be willing to learn a little bit about our own history. And I think it's a good way to pitch it to younger kids, like early learners and stuff. But part of me is like, oh my god, fast travel would change my life in this game. But it's also really cool to see the progression of how games have gotten to where they are. Like, that's one of the reasons I'm really excited to play Metaphor ReFantazio, is because the last brand new turn-based RPG I played. Oh, okay. Well, I played Clair Obscur. Incredible, right? Before that, like, brand new turn-based was, a Pokemon game, but they haven't changed much. Or like Final Fantasy, Dragon Quest 11, which was really good. But even then, like fast travel and stuff. Like, I like when games. How do I make the map pop up? Oh, there we go. I think we want to go all the way over, if I remember correctly. I like when they make you earn your fast travel. And then this, we got the boat, and we found that chocobo, and there's the boat in Paloon, or whatever it's called. But I don't feel like you know, it's not as straight up useful as I would like it to be, I guess. Maybe I'm lazy or soft, I don't know. I guess it's a compliment because what I really want to do is continue the story, right? Like, and they're making me work for it. Right, and then we don't cross the bridge. Don't fall into the cliff. I don't know if we can do that or not, but don't do it. Okay, cross. So, in like a monster, like I'm sure there's a Final Fantasy, bestiary or something. What the heck is the yellow soul? Like, is it just a soul that's like disembodied in Angie? Or is it something else? Well, let's find out. Final Fantasy 2 Yellow Soul. Also known as a holler. Is just a guy, a soul that doesn't like you. That makes me think about like Halloween and stuff, which is okay, so it's only going on August, but I'm really excited for Weapons, which comes out next week. And a lot of people have been like, okay, because a lot of people like Barbarian. You inevitably get the people who are like, Barbarian's not a good movie. It's not even scary. And like, you know, that's the wrong attitude to be going into a horror movie with. Like, you have to let the horror movie sweep you away. You have to want to be tricked in order for it to be enjoyable in some ways. Okay. Hold on, we're getting there. We're getting closer to making progress. But Weapons, as far as I understand the plot, like one day, a bunch of kids get up at like whatever time, like 3 a.m. or something, and they all just walk to the same place, and nobody really knows what's going on. It's got Julia Garner in it, and I think it's got Josh Brolin, and he had replaced Pedro Pascal because he was in Fantastic Four. And so is Julia Garner, but I think she just has a lot less scenes, so he couldn't fit it in, you know? But it looks really interesting. It was 3. Okay. Game, just let me put this egg in just water. Alright. Now, key items, egg. The wyvern egg sinks gently to the bottom of the spring. Okay, I'm gonna cheat just because I've been doing this forever. I just don't want to like leave and have to come back here. Okay, I'm done. So, now, get us out of here, please. And I saw in the guide that I was just looking at that I gotta go back to Altair now. So, we've made progress. This is great. Oh, I gotta heal Maria. But, okay, so, and all the turn-based stuff reminded me, that, you know, I'm gonna do this a bunch because we're not gonna be in a lot of danger, and I'd rather have a higher level heal. I'm playing Dragon Quest VII right now. And I'm just about to finish Chapter 2, so I think I'm about halfway through the game. which is it's a slow burn, but the story is interesting. And I think I saw a rumor that Dragon Quest VII is about to be remade, which is really funny if it is, because, well, I played the original and then played the new one. If it does, but you know, it kind of seems like every time I play like a retro game, they start to remake it. Okay, get me up there. Which I guess, like, you know, like Ronnie, she's a gamer and she appreciates stuff, but she just won't play games like this, even with the pixel remasters and stuff, just because it doesn't, like, the graphics don't thrill her, you know, it doesn't. And I think it's a good practice for your brain to be like, you know, we're going on an adventure. We've been sailing for days now across the wild blue yonder, and now we're returning home to receive our next quest. Also, okay, I really like the design of the sea snake. The purple eyes freak me out. Come on. Let me get back. Skirt. Hug the coast. Skirt. And then we want to go all the way to the left. I won't mess it up this time. Please. While doing the backtracking, I drank my whole cup of tea, so now I'm like, what do I do with my cup of tea? Yo, CMB, and anyone who's watching this, did you see the Gundam Wing 30th anniversary, where they're bringing Endless Waltz back to theaters, and they released that new animation, and it looks beautiful? Oh, what I would give for a modern animation of Gundam Wing. That was one of my first animes, like Dragon Ball, Gundam Wing, Inuyasha. Take a little nappy nap. But yeah, I would love to see that remastered. Partially, and maybe like some of the voice acting, like you got to keep the overacting drama of it. Hilda's been acting very strange lately. I tried to speak to her and all she does is laugh. Could the king's death have disturbed her so deeply? I just don't know what I can do to help her. Would you try speaking to her for me? Where is she? But you know, it's very over dramatic, which is fun. But you also could like clean it up just a little bit. You down here, Hilda? You are. Firion, there is something I would like to discuss with you. We'll be waiting outside. Alright, bye guys. What? Come to me, Firion? Excuse me? Your Highness? Why are you just standing there? I don't enjoy being teased. Now you're mine. What have you done with the princess? Not so fast, you scurvy snake. Has there been any hint that, we have been, like, romantic with the princess before? I don't know if you use physical or magic, but I'm gonna cast Protect on us. Okay, keep it going. Now give us a Protect on yourself. We've got to be over-leveled from all the backtracking and stuff, right? Uh-oh. Okay, can I silence you? And can you Asuna her? So she doesn't get away with that. Miss. Okay, so this is obviously not ideal. Let's see how Thunder works on you. And how about Blizzard? Oh, and you're back. Oh, we got it. Never mind. No problem whatsoever. Layla, just how much of that did you see? Enough to know you shouldn't be letting your guard down around fetching young ladies, I'd say. Where real princess? There was a typo there. I have terrible news. We just heard a tournament is being held in Palamecia, and Princess Hilda is the prize. I'm coming with you. I want to help rescue Hilda. Don't worry, I know just how you feel, Captain. Me and the boys of Manager Army are on a tight ship. No need to fret over us. We keep like trading party members in this one a lot. It's actually kind of interesting how many times the fourth party member has changed. Okay, so let me do this real quick. Optimal, 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 optimal. Now let's just double check and make sure we don't miss any keywords. Hello? I don't even know where Palamecia is. I'm just trying to make sure I don't miss any keywords. Yeah. Far to the south of Kashan, the monsters living in the desert are said to be very tough. Be careful. Okay, to the south of Kashan. Lady, move. So, another nap. I've already, let's see, it's 11:45 and I got up this morning and we're in like a national heat advisory, so I walked before the sun came up. Okay, how do I... There we go. Okay, so we need to go to the south. Now, my question is this area passable? These are trees, so I think we can just get there. Because otherwise, like, this isn't passable. And that will block us off. Well, you know, the only thing we can do is try. So, step one. Like, there's really no fast travel in this game outside from this. It is what it is, you know. Oh wait, I should have changed the spell casting. To be fair, we have not really used spells that often in this game, except when absolutely necessary. So I probably should use them more, so at some point when we fight like a boss that's weak to a specific element, I don't have to power level all the time. Now, we did do quite a lot of fast forwarding, so like 10 minutes of this video is going to be cut out. But we're going to see how and where we are and what's going on where we decide to end this one. I don't have any students until evening, so I'm like not in a rush at all today. But also like, want to keep my brain and energy high. Yo, one hitting guys is great. I don't know why this reminded me. So I usually don't track calories, but because I've been lifting, I have started tracking calories to some extent. Not super thoroughly, but just enough to know like my macros, you know? And, at Auntie N's, they have a, it's pretzel bits topped with Oreo and, and like cream, and it's so good, but it's probably like 800 calories a serving, you know? Okay, let me get over here. So we gotta save. And then we're gonna travel through desert. Get out of here, balloon. It's really satisfying to see not just that we're winning these fights quickly, but that we're one-hitting them fast enough that sometimes like we don't even need the second hit of their attack phase. I had wandered down here earlier in the recording series. I'm almost positive that I referenced the antlions and Hunter x Hunter. It seems like down here there's a lot of monsters that might cause what's it called? Paralysis. And I'm not really sure where I'm going. One thing, so now that we're back home and life is semi-regular again, we are trying to obviously be frugal, but like I really want to improve our desk in our office. And I don't know if anyone has ever used these, but if you have, I would value your what's the word I'm looking for? Review. I want to get a bladeless fan for the office, but I don't know how good they are and if people like them, but I see people have them. Okay. I was getting worried we were getting to the edge of the map. Did I just hear a cat? I did not hear a cat as far as I know. But we were getting to the edge of the map. I was like, are we where we're supposed to be? Okay. The heck? Oh, this is where the airship was, wasn't it? Holy crap, small army. You know, Final Fantasy II is probably not a very long game when you know what you're doing. But like I said, it's been broken up so much that I'm like, where am I going? Who am I? That would be really bad if your spells actually did any damage. Can I walk off? They said far to the south of Kashan Keep, right? Let me double check this. The Colosseum. I walked right by it. Okay, so I wish I could teleport back to my boat. How long until in real life we have teleportation? I need this. Although, like, you know, a lot of, I think problems is that we rely on machines to make our lives easier, which is obviously great. But magic, let's get that Asuna. No, don't forget. You know, like if we just did more little tasks ourselves, like vacuuming, walking to stores and all that, like, you know, you'd be a lot healthier, just like physically and maybe mentally. And I feel like if we had teleportation, that might immediately, like, destroy any semblance of the movement culture we even have left, you know, like, like, you know, I make it a point to go for walks because otherwise I feel really anxious. But, you know, most of the time I would rather just be sitting at home playing video games instead of forcing myself to walk 3.5 miles this morning. Come on. We had just gotten Lila up to be hitting kind of hard, and now Gordon's back, which can't complain. Gordon, you know, he was been good, but I would like to have consistent damage output. Let me see this map. So we might honestly need to go get the boat again to get there. Oh no, this is Paralysis Nightmare. It's even going to be maybe just a challenge to get to the Coliseum. I do wish, like, I get it. They pointed me mostly in the right direction, right? They said far to the south of Kashan's Keep. But they could have said, like, you know, it's by the... They did say it's by the desert, but they could have been like, you can't walk there. You gotta take your boat, dummy. Oh, it's right here. Never mind. I'm complaining for nothing. So, wait. What was the boss I fought in the spring a week ago? Because I swear that was a Chimera too, and now, I mean, it does happen quite often where you, the boss of an area later becomes just a normal mob. Please, just die. The Chimeras have so much HP, they're really the only thing that's slowing me down here. God, the music though. I'm gonna harp on it forever. I love the music in 2. Alright, what's going on in our Coliseum? Hello? Oh. I mean, I guess I should have figured this out. Emperor, may you fight well this day. To the victor goes Hilda, Princess of Fynn. What do we got? Oh, is that, what the heck is it called? He shows up in all the Final Fantasies, right? Yeah, Behemoth. Okay, attack. Maria. Get Guy going. Guy. How's Blizzard work on you? How about you? 75. Blizzard 3. Okay. Protect Gordon, because he's a little itty bitty weak baby. Let's see if we can get ourselves set up in some way. This boss seems like he might actually be about the damage I'm putting out, you know, so we might need to have some survivability for a few turns. Alright, well, that was actually quite chill. I'm gonna have you regular attack because I want to make sure you can heal people. So for now, we're okay. Never mind, we absolutely destroyed his ass. Nobly fought. Let's give you your just reward. This is your chance to slay the Emperor. Here is your reward, a reward befitting a rebel Furion. What? Throw them in a cell. Aw, man. Okay. Oh, yeah. I can't save here. Sturdy block, iron block blocks the way. Does he have a bowl cut? Lights out. Yo, Paul! Who are you? Wait, Paul's the missing brother, right? This is... Oh, for the mines! Thanks, buddy. Do I go... You could have told me... Wait. That's a dead end. The heck? Oh, I can walk across the water. I see. I thought I couldn't go there. Okay. Oops. No, wait. Well, I guess you're using the spells already, so it's fine. I meant to make it regular attacks. Bum, 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 bum. Please don't attack Gordon. Alright, Gordon's hanging on. We should be able to kill him before the next round, and then we can heal him outside of the fight. Never mind. These guys have way more HP than I expected because we're not in the cavern anymore. Oh, we did it. We're in a new location. Okay. Let me... I'm trying to... There's gotta be some... Oh, there's a chest. I gotta explore, right? You got it... As a RPG player, you gotta have that inherited curiosity. Something good, though. Make it worth it. Monsters. It's more of a, I guess, a problem with the size of the mob than anything for me. So, I guess the question I still have about the story of this game is why is the Emperor doing what the Emperor is doing? Is it just a world domination thing? We haven't really learned that yet, have we? Alright. Worth it? All that for an antidote. Okay. At least the encounter rate down here is chill so far. Well, I hate how those look. That's very, like, Yerk-like, like Animorphs. Now, my question is... Am I gonna encounter Hilda on the way out? And if so, do I have to save her? Because I really wish I could rest. I can feel this dang cat hair on my nose. Help! Yo, does anybody have a Roomba or like a Roomba knockoff? There's Hilda. We're considering getting one. But I want to make sure it can do, like, you know, an adequate job cleaning. Okay. I see her in there. Don't worry, Princess, I'm coming. Feed me, Seymour. Feed me. Suddenly, Seymour. I actually quite like the music in Little Shop of Horror, and I think it's very campy and fun. But I can only watch it so much in the same vein, like, as, what's it called? Rocky Horror. Alright. Don't worry, Princess. Or Queen, I guess now. A sergeant and a captain. Okay, I was like, I don't know if we've seen this rank before. Damn. Okay. They're out here casting some real spells now. Now we do have ethers, I think, to help out, just in case. Yeah, we do. Okay. Alright, I was wondering if that last mob was like an encounter that's programmed, like, you know, you have to fight your way in. But no, we just have some insanely annoying enemies here. Oh, we are making a jailbreak, so it makes sense. Can you stop? Okay, he ran away. That's very nice. We'll get you out of here. How are we gonna verify she's not another trick? Hilda, are you alright? Gordon, I never thought to see you here. Gordon, take the princess to go. We'll draw the guards' attention while you escape. Thank you, Firion. Be careful. Alright. Give me another little heal up. And then also give me a quick save. It's been a, you know, we've made progress, but... Without 4 people to take damage, I'm a little worried about our chances of making it out of here. 716, my childhood area code. Alright, here we go. Did the mobs change? Are they only going to be parasites now? Like we cleared out the guards or something? Or am I just getting really lucky right now? Can you stop stealing my MP? Please. We're so... Well, I was gonna say we're so close, but I don't know that. I just know we're close to the next floor. Okay, not great. So, attack, attack, and you use a high potion on yourself. I'd rather use the spell, but that's all we got right now. They hit so hard! Use Blaze more often. That's much better for us. Okay. Just trying to keep an eye on my guy, Guy Sensei. Please. Freebie! Okay. It would be really funny. Oh no. If you were just able to leave and not save the princess, which you probably are, but you probably get stuck at like the gate or something. Oh. You know, but like, you know, in maybe even the game like a few years after this one, they'd be like, don't leave, the princess is still here. But in this one, you might be able to be like, well, I've just escaped. Okay, let's ether you up. I'm gonna need to remember to pick up some more of that. Some more ethers. And we've escaped. Okay, look at that. All right, so we are gonna call it here. And I guess next time we're probably gonna have to return to L tier, to figure out where to go next. And but you know, now that July is over, life has substantially slowed down. We'll make faster progress through this, and I'm still having a good time. Sometimes a little frustrated, but we'll see.